Hello everybody and welcome to episode number 4 of my FC Manchester of United save. Today is a day that I always look forward to. I have a couple days when I do a season in FM which really get me going. Like, man, I'm looking forward to that day, which is the start of the season, followed by the last match of the season, because then you can reflect and hopefully celebrate something good. And youth intake day, especially at these super lower levels where you can get yourself a very young talented player and directly put him into your team. I haven't looked at him yet, but this is a wonderful talented group of players, and led by Carrion Butterworth, bit of a weird name, but if he's good, he's good. We could have the makings of a potential golden generation on our hands. That's what you want. I like to think I have a notable influence in bringing through Lloyd Kalinge with my coaching style. Okay, they're all on trial contracts, but let's check them out. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's put them on the potential. There are two. There's also Menashe Nkube. He's a winger, and he's a leader. I do like that Butterworth is also a leader. Yeah. Let's just start at the bottom. If this is my worst player, yeah, there's a balance of 1 and he cannot jump. But if he's the worst, then it might look up. Let's skip these as well. Let's start at Jack Hall. Good name. You are a winger. Yeah, you're never gonna make it, son. You're never gonna make it. Andy Randall. Although he can jump. That's the only thing he can do. He can jump. But you know, he's a right backer. He's not even that quick. Dan Hall, probably the brother of Jack Hall. Yeah. Lee John, ladies and gentlemen. That's a cool name if you're an artist. Singing ballads, but you know, his physicals aren't that good. Everybody can jump in my team. Aaron Raby. He might not be, too bad. He's well with positioning. He is brave. He's aggressive, but he is so slow. It's gonna take him years to become quicker. Chris Matthews. Now this is looking more like it. He has some sort of the pace. He has stamina. Again, they can all jump, but his mentals are really off. I don't know. Maybe we can give him a youngster contract and see where he ends up. Mr. Matthews. So now we have the two like super talents. They're only on a half-star ability, and the one is on a star. Let's keep Butterworth for the last to view. Oh boy. Well, basically this is not too bad. We can work with this. He has amazing determination. That's very good. He has a good first touch, but then his technicals are so bad. He's gonna need a lot of work, but if you don't try it, then you don't know it. So let's hope that Mr. Butterworth is worth it. He is so slow. I mean, I can keep him and put him on some good trainings, a good training program. So we're gonna keep the top 3. We're gonna keep an eye on them, but I think when they reach the age of 18, they are just gonna be. I mean, I cannot even start him in my first team. But if we work on things, which we will really do, then hopefully they can improve. They're still all 15, but yeah. Maybe this guy is gonna be the better one of them. if his crossing will get way better in his pass. Oh man, he needs a lot of work. He needs a lot of work. But let's catch you up with what you missed. Let's catch you up. You last saw me get a draw against Chorley. That also started 2 other draws against Spennymoor, who were like bottom of the league at the time, I believe. Then another draw against Chorley. We scored like in the 82nd minute with Willoughby, and also Mr. Barnes got a goal after his injury spell, which I was really happy with. But they scored with a penalty right before full time. Then we played Chester. We had a man send off, so we were just fighting to hang on to something, but we lost 1-0. Bradford PA was a win which we really needed. We didn't win a game for 6 matches in a row, including the FA Trophy. But it was Rachi, he's like a star, but he's getting old. But I'm not sure if I want him for another season. And it was Willoughby, who has been doing pretty decent this season. Then we played an away game against Ashton United. It was Dickinson with a very early goal and a penalty to equalize for us late in the match. Made me happy. Then we played number 1 in the league, Stockport. Again, we had a sending off, Harry Winter. It was his second sending off, so he was suspended for 2 weeks. They also got a man sending off, but then it was already done and dusted. Then we played Boston United. We got another draw. They had a man send off, but Liam Dickinson with another penalty. And then they scored right before time. It was heartbreaking. Talking about right before time, we got behind against Altrincham. Willoughby with 2 goals, and then Poole equalizing for them right before time. Man, took my heart out. Then we played Gisley. Man, these names sometimes. It was Sam Bird, our defender. He is doing really well in training. He's been, doing really well. And he's good. He is one of the players that's really high on my list of players that I want to give a new contract, which is going to happen really soon. And we had Mr. Logan score a goal. He's been very injury prone, and he wants a new contract too, but he just wants way too much money. Then we played Southport. They had a man send off, which helped us at the end. We scored 3 times, once for them, and then we came back. It was Dickinson and Willoughby with the goals. So that's how the season has been going. The next game will be against Hereford. Let me just check where they are. Hereford, they are in 5th, so it's going to be another very tough game. We are 4 points behind on the playoff spots. I'm almost convinced with 10 games left that we're not going to make it, but if you're not going to try, then you're sure you're not going to make it. Stockport is going to run away with it. They have 5 points to the good and also a match. They've been the best this season. But then again, our goal was to not relegate, and we are 21 points above the relegation line. I mean, that's amazing. Hopefully next year we will be in the conversation of the playoffs. But yeah, let's fast forward to the game against Hereford. So here we are right before kickoff in the dressing room against Hereford. We are actually the favorites. So I expect nothing but a win. Let's put a little bit of faith in it. And let's go. We're playing the exact same team as last week, or last match. And the match before, and the match therefor. It's been quite the weeks. We've been doing okay in result-wise for our level. I think that next season, at least, I hope we can make a push for the playoffs to get promotion. But I just went through my team and I offered a few players new contracts, but they want such ridiculous amounts that I cannot afford. My budget is 200,000 per year. Well, nothing is really happening in this game. So it's 200,000 euros a year. And some players want 40k and 30k and 20k, which it's not going to happen. The only player that might sign a new contract is our midfielder Jones, who is an absolute brilliant player for our level. Even Willoughby, who might score here, maybe not, he wants a ridiculous amount. He wants like 25k a year. I cannot afford 25k a year. So the whole team is gonna get overhauled. Which, in a way, I don't really like. But yeah, it's something we need to do. Get some really young players in that don't ask hundreds and hundreds of euros this year. Maybe we can get a promotion so we have more money to spend. And hopefully my budget will go up next season. My wage budget. Because I need it. Otherwise I cannot keep the good players. Come on, let's demand a bit more. Hereford, they are above us in the league. They are 5th and we are 10th. So I'm not expecting to just win here at home. Would be nice. Not expecting. Just saying. Horful. So expect next season to see a lot of new names. Come on, Dickinson. Penalty? No. So expect to see a lot of new names, a lot of cheap names. I don't mean that they are cheap, but you know, a lot of cheap contracts, a lot of young contracts. And hopefully we can get some more money in the club so we can get a higher budget. If I can get up to like 300k next season, that would be amazing. But I'm not expecting it. Even though we are outperforming what we should be doing. I'll show you the league table when this match is done. There we go, it's half time, it's 0-0 against Hereford. I'll kind of take it, but if we still want to have hope, even though it's the slightest hope, of getting a promotion this year, or in the playoffs. Come on, let's tell them we have been the better team. If we want to keep that hope alive, we do need a win. Like every single game. So that's why it's kind of unlikely. Ooh, Gibbons. For a moment I hoped that he could just walk on and score the goal. Roxy again with the injury. Gotta love a good cup of coffee. Come on, it's Longsdale to Benesta. Gibson just puts the ball to Adarkwa. And they find Ayobe, but that's well defended. Come on, close them down. It's Bird and Richards. Back to Bird. Is that a penalty? No, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Even the goalkeeper we have in goal now, Olinson, he wants, I believe it was like 35k. Oh, that's a miss. That's amazing. He wants 35k a year. I cannot afford 35k a year with my FC United of Manchester team. That's 20% of my complete budget. If he wanted half of that, like if he wanted 20k, I would have said, yes, you are amazing. I want to keep you. And we need to get Rakshi off. Let's add a bit more pressure up front with Logan. Maybe I just need to get a lot of those non-contract players in my team and get some low needs in, make a team out of them, because we have done really well with the quality of players we have. There will be a lot of trialists at the start of the season. Man, it's gonna be a busy time at the club. Okay, let's make sure we keep rotating our players. Who has been the worst striker? It's been Dickinson. It's not really a surprise. Let's bring in Mr. Winter for... doesn't really matter. Hang on, Winter is not a central defender. Dempsey is. He's not the best here, but he can do it. He has proven to us that he can be a central defender. Let's keep encouraging our players as well, even though usually it results in panic. This time it does nothing. Come on. Can we still see something spectacular? We have been the better team. I want to shout at them again. Let's go attacking for the last 8 minutes. There we go. Jones with the free kick. Can he find a head? It's Logan, but he heads it over the goal. Come on, let's demand a bit more. They are focused now. Come on. 7 more minutes. Can we steal a win against Hereford? Nope, we're gonna give it away. It's one of those football managing like, oh yeah, we can win this game. And it goes like, oh no, we're gonna lose this game. Oh no, we're gonna win this game. Also, when you are ahead, it feels like, oh yes, we're gonna be champions. And then you're behind, you go like, oh no, we're gonna get relegation. Adioli. Oh, that's poor defending. Maybe I shouldn't have gone attacking, but I felt like we had a chance there. I felt like we had a chance to get a win against Hereford because we have been creating the most, we had the most shots on target. It wasn't meant to be. It does mean that we are now 7 points behind on the playoff thing. Bannister. For a moment I thought he was gonna find Mr. Logan and that he could give one of those miracle crosses to one of our strikers. There's Jones. Don't lose the ball, Jones. Adeloy was... he could have done it for them, like made sure they won the game, but he didn't. In fact, he missed. Come on. Elliot Simoes. Can he find a guy in red? No, it's a corner. Is there still time enough to take the corner and get an equalizer? Bannister. With the cross in. Come on, Bannister, get the ball. Cross it in again. To Gibson, back to Dempsey. Can he can shoot, but oh, it's poor. So we lose again. That's full time. We lose against Hereford. They are 5th in the league, but I am far from pleased. Could have done better. So we are still 10th. We are sort of in a league of our own. 4 points to York above us and 4 points to Ashton United below us. But the most important thing is that it's 18 points towards relegation. Oh man. So yeah, this was the youth intake day. I don't really think we have potential superstars for our team in there. We lost against Hereford, we're now in 3rd. So yeah, it's okay, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna see you at the final match of the season, which probably is gonna be the final league game of 2019. So let's hope that at least we're gonna end with some good news when it comes to contracts. Yeah, I see you all there. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.